Cooking traditional recipes with our family can really bring a sense of togetherness, right? Gathering in the kitchen to make something that your great grandmother made can be very special. And family recipes are what keep our loved ones alive while we dice, stir, and bake together. So, here to talk about a new series about favorite family foods that will be airing on Coastal Living and our sister station, Chris 6, is a very familiar face. Please welcome Paulo Salazar. Thanks for joining us, Paulo.
Clarissa, thank you so much for having me. This is a piece that a new franchise piece that we're kicking off on Chris 6. And we wanted to figure out a way to really get out there in the community. And what better way to come together than around food, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's the one thing that really can bring us all together. Now, tell me, for what other reason do you think that food is so important to families, especially here in the Coastal Bend?
I think a lot of us in a lot of households, both parents are working. Schedules are so hectic nowadays. Things have gotten so expensive. You need both folks to be working in a household. And one of the things I feel maybe has fallen to the wayside is sitting down every night and having that meal with the cell phones turned off.
Yes.
You and I are from a different generation. We did that as children. Our mom or dads maybe in some cases stayed home and the other parent worked. But now it's such a busy way of life nowadays. And I didn't want to lose that. I don't want families to lose that togetherness and that importance of that. So that was really one of the reasons we thought of doing the piece. Let's concentrate on something that everybody does, and that's eat. And let's focus on families, and favorite family foods came out of that.
I love it. And with all the challenges that 2020 brought to the table, I think it's safe to say that now is the time to really focus on family, on that togetherness and creating that quality time together. So tell me, why else do you think that sharing these recipes will be helpful to our community?
Well, listen, we're in South Texas and we do a lot more than just barbecue. We've got a lot of cultures that blend here, a lot of different cuisines. Food is king, really. And being on the coast, we've got seafood that's popular. And I just thought, let's see what the community eats. Well, what are on their taste buds? And what better way to share some of that and maybe even blossom some new cuisines or the love for food than sharing folks' recipes. Everybody's got something that their mama cooks real good, right?
Exactly.
So I wanted to know about it. Plus, I get a free meal out of it in the process. But
always win. Great. Well, this very first episode that we're going to watch is very special and heartwarming. So give us a little intro on this first favorite family food segment and why it's so special to you.
Well, when we were kicking off favorite family foods, what better way to start than with one of my favorite people in the world, and that is my grandma. She lives here in Corpus Christi. She's loves seeing me more now that I'm in town. But one of my favorite things that I used to do when I from San Antonio, I'd come to Corpus Christi during my summer breaks, and grandma always made potato and egg tacos. Seems simple enough, some potatoes, some eggs. But we would all, us grandkids, get in the kitchen. We would help her peel the potatoes, cut the potatoes, fry up the little potatoes. Then we would fight over that roller, who got to roll out the tortillas, because she made fresh tortillas. And it was just such a fond childhood memory of mine. I thought no better way to kick off this segment and cooking at home than with my own grandmother and preparing a dish that I love so much. And this is just a couple of dishes that we're doing, but we want to hear from the folks at home. Everyone's got a favorite dish. Let me know about it. We'll come into your house, cook it up, and sit down and have a conversation.